Howdy folks, and welcome back to the Owl House. Today we're going to be watching Season 2, Episode 20, Clouds on the Horizon. And the little collector rhyme that I wrote for this one reads, "It's the beginning of the end for our fine feathered friends, but they have a hope and a plan to go to Belos and end this man." Let's get it, gang, I hope. This is the penultimate episode of Season 2, and if it's anything like Season 1, this will be a two-part finale, so this is going to end on a horrible cliffhanger, probably, to think back to Agony of a Witch, and to peek behind the curtain a little bit on how my recordings are going. I'm recording this just a couple days before Hazbin Hotel releases on Amazon Prime, and I'm going to want to get going on that series, so it's probably going to be about a week and a half before I actually watch King's Tide, so I'm probably setting myself up for failure here, but hey, you know what, we're just gonna watch this. We're gonna try to have a good time, even though I have a feeling that there's going to be death and destruction that awaits us. But an addendum to my addendum that I had last week, I believe I was talking about how Tarek, and I was making this big old point about how he was saying, "'Tis the wretched spawn of," and then blank got cut off, and I was like, who was he talking about? But then in episode 19, I think it was episode 19, because we didn't even see Luce in 18, so I guess this is an addendum as of the last episode. I thought this was an addendum 2 episodes late, but in the little flashback scene where it shows Luce saying to King, "You're a Titan, King," they added a line that wasn't in episode 17, where Luce says, "You're a son of the Boiling Isles." So I went to Discord. Plug for the Discord, by the way. There's a link in the description to join, where we talk about Owl House and other stuff. I asked over there and I said, "Yo, what's up with this line? Am I going crazy, or was this not in episode 17? They said, "Yep, nope, they do that sometimes. If they show a flashback, sometimes they add in another line." So I said, without giving me any spoilers, what does this mean? Does this mean that King actually is the son of the Titan that they've been living on this entire series so far? And one of my Discord members put it this way. They said, the show wants you to know that that's what Luce believes. So that's the presumption I'm going with. So I guess that technically kind of solves the whole Tarek, like, who was he talking about kind of thing. So, hey, more clarity. I kind of wish the show wouldn't do that, because I was definitely making jokes like a previously on the Owl House kind of a joke, because it was assuming it was stuff we'd already seen before, and I wasn't paying attention to Luce saying, "You're a son of the Boiling Isles." Don't do that. Don't do that in your flashbacks. Imagine if every other show you watched had a previously on segment and they added stuff in or changed things. Yeah, I know some shows do it, like if a character is narrating or something like that, they can kind of throw in their own interjections here and there, but you know, for something like this, it was joke time, baby. Not even a good joke either. Sorry to say, I should have just paid attention to the episode, and Dana, I'm sorry. I truly am. But here we are, and we're gonna move past this and respect my privacy this time. I don't even know where that joke is going. Hey, we are here to watch Season 2, Episode 20, so I am gonna scooch over here. I don't believe I have much else to say in the intro, but except thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you being here. I would like to show off this shirt I don't think I've showed off before. It's an armadillo drinking beer. It's very my aesthetic. I can't believe I haven't shown this shirt off in a video yet. I've shown it off over on Twitch, which, by the way, also link in the description for the Twitch. I play games over there. Go give me a follow over on Twitch, and a link to the Patreon. If you would like to join the Armadillo Coven and get early access to reaction content, by the time this comes out, we're probably going to have some Season 3 up there. We have 2 tiers. $3 tier gets you early access to the edited cuts of these, just like YouTube membership here. And the $6 tier gets you unedited, uncut access to all the reactions. All the times I clear my throat and say check, check into the mic, you can do that. So join the Armadillo Coven today, because time's running out to join the Armadillo Coven, folks. So if you want to, if you know, I can't give you this shirt exactly unless you come to Houston, go to Eighth Wonder Brewery, which then again they might be sold out at this point. I don't even know where this joke is going either. But hey, just thank you so much for watching. At the very least, make sure you're doing all the YouTube things. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel, you leave a like on the video, and leave me a little comment. Let me know what you think of this episode or what you are drinking. because I also have a mug to show off. This is one of my wife's mugs, but I've never used it for video. It's got dogs on it. I like it. And my tea is lavender mint. So as always, I like to know, what are you drinking for this? And now, let's get going with Owl House Season 2, Episode 20, Clouds on the Horizon. Starting up in 3, 2, 1, go. Is it complete? Does it work? He's got that key with just that little bit.
You nervous? You haven't been home in like how many hundreds of years? What if it's all changed?
I love the
What if
collector so
you
much.
changed? You got so used to eating palisman, you can barely keep your human shape anymore.
It's his favorite little snack. Oh my god.
Wait to get out of this prison. If we need a third player, we can make another Grimwalker.
Oh god.
No.
Yikes.
Until I've dealt with this one.
Oh, I love how much they're doing with this.
First, like you promised.
Just real quick, just all the pillars on the sides of the screens. Oh, I love it. And the shot of just the whole collector face taking up the whole screen. That's going to go in my collection. One of my favorite animation aesthetics is a giant menacing face that takes up like the entire frame of something. Like think White Diamond in Steven Universe when she leans like down really close to him and all you see is like White Diamond face, or like in the Hasbin Hotel pilot, there's a shot of Nifty right when she comes out of the fireplace and she says, "It's been a while since I've made new friends," and it's just like the whole screen is just her eye and then her mouth kind of talking down there, and I love shots like that. So I'm gonna have to take a screenshot of that little collector face taking up the whole screen, because that's literally my favorite thing. I've probably put some examples over here on the side, and that was an excellent one.
Your patience will be rewarded. The day of unity is about to begin.
Oh, it's today, isn't it? Oh yeah, we don't even get a snippet of the theme song. We're just, fuck you, not getting any music again whatsoever of it.
Please stop talking to me.
Coven Crate.
Personally, I liked you better than that Turncloak Golden Guard.
Wow.
It's a way
We
to
haven't
show
seen
Bellows
Odalia
your
since
true worth.
her introduction episode, have we?
Let's get out of here.
Also, what's this new fit for Kiki? I kind of dig it.
Well, someone has to tell Mom about the draining spell.
Okay.
Or else she and Dad are helping Bellows hurt people.
She probably knows already somehow.
She'll be a perfect test subject for our new product.
Don't you think it's
What is with this
they
man's
need this
posture?
much
Every time I see
support
him, I
from
have to
the
sit up a
community?
little straighter.
Perhaps we should...
It might be time for the kids to play a more active role in Blight Industries.
Ooh.
I could start the paperwork right now.
A divorce, or is it strictly business?
Listen.
That struck me really wrong.
Trash, Amity. To think my children are so painfully predictable in their deceit. You're grounded.
Oh no, it's the worst thing that's ever happened.
Special delivery.
I love that we have all our friends back.
Disguises, yes.
Does Hootie get to wear one?
This is just a trick to
I
get
really
you to
hope
wear
Hootie gets to wear
clothes.
one.
Well, it won't work.
Anything else I can do?
I'm naked!
Create.
That was Hootie doing an Adventure Time reference, by the way.
Me too. What's happening?
I know you want to help, but we gotta keep this stuff a secret between
Oh.
us five for now. You may be a titan, but
Interesting.
you're still a little guy.
I'm just a little guy. It's my birthday.
What's the plan? Do we hide one of you?
We
Yeah, I was
can't
gonna say,
count on that after
what
my
happens if
son
we
took
just
the
don't
bats.
go?
Bellows made sure we all have replacements.
Okay.
Can't stop the draining spell.
Is it
but we
Alador
can
who's the
corrupt
replacement for
it.
Darius?
Where the owl lady comes in.
Huh?
Ugh, the curse eater.
Ooh.
That's right. My curse warps magic. I did quite
Oh,
a
yeah,
number
that's
on YouTube,
right.
if I
I was
Just
confused.
run over there and start blaring death metal.
Ida would have to sneak into the tower, and here's how. I'll control a pair of abominations to release ever worse flesh-eating evils into the
I'm going to pause right here just because he's describing the plan, which means I think I brought this up back in, funny enough, the episode where we first met Rain. And Darius and Eber, actually, Ida's Requiem, where they were kind of talking about the plan as they were doing the plan. And I noted that, and I was like, oh, they already did the dang thing. It went off without a hitch because they were doing it as they explained it. But whenever they explain a plan before the plan happens, can I explain this without saying plan more? Destined for failure. So this, God, this is going to be Agony of a Witch 2.0, isn't it? I'm fucked here, aren't I? Gosh dang it.
Crowd. It will create a distraction so big we can get Ida up with the Coven Heads. The spell will
I love that abomination
contact
Ida. Look
first,
at
and
it.
the day will be saved. No problem.
The safest bet is to have Ida tap into the spell by taking someone's place as Coven Head. My place. Sigil and all.
Ooh. Oh. Oh, this is scary.
But I got the Rain Whispers watching out for me.
Yes, Owl Lady!
Can we just send Skara instead? I know I'm just a student, but it's literally the only other bard I know. I know I'm just a student, but I'm here to be a head witch. Those the blimps for the other Coven heads?
The coat's finally dry. I thought you'd carve something cute, like a tarantula.
Is that an egg?
I got to decide what my future looked like when I chose to be a witch, and I want them to have that option too.
Oh, I love it.
Until then, I'm willing to wait.
But if it's an egg, it can still be a duck. I called that out last time. I'm like, I'm halfway there to having my prediction come true. I'm still holding on to the duck. I guess anything can hatch from an egg in a fantasy series, but I'm thinking either bird. Could be a dinosaur, couldn't it? Duck, duck, duck. It's got to be a duck.
Try to play them music sometime. They can hear you.
Aw,
Ready.
I love that.
Can you believe I gotta pretend to be a Coven Head?
Ida, are you
So is she
sure
gonna
you
get a
wanna do
real
this?
sigil then?
Well,
This is so
I'm
fitting
gonna
then.
Do it.
For Ida to get the
As
bard
exciting as saving
sigil.
The world sounds. It's not nearly as romantic as going on a rescue mission to save your girlfriend.
I never said I was gonna.
Ooh, but you wanna.
Yeah,
It's
she
all over your
does.
face.
I want her to
Of
too.
course I want to.
To protect each other, and we'll be back together before you know it.
Promise you'll protect her.
Oof. Yeah, I was about to say though, I don't think I got the full thought out, but
Next
Ida
24 hours are going to be rough.
getting
Everyone knows their part,
a bard
and I'm
sigil
confident
is so
we'll
romantic
succeed.
just with her and Rain,
Because
right?
We are the Covens against the throne.
Wait, can you please not make this our battle cry?
AKA,
The cats!
Titan hell.
I'm allergic to, I'm not deathly allergic, but I'm allergic to cats. So I kind of don't like cats, but you know what? In this instance,
Why are we stopping?
To meet your security escort. Darius insisted. See ya!
who is it?
What? I don't need a security escort. Did you hear that, Gus?
Yeah, no, I guess we'll have
Hey,
fun.
Hexolios!
See you around, Luce the Human.
Is that new fits for the both of them?
Wait.
That's like a revamped season 1 look for Willow.
After what happened at Hexhide.
Gus is looking
They
sharp
were.
too.
But then they heard Darius.
Ooh, hello.
Happens when you go missing for a week.
Literally a week between episodes, right?
Don't you dare mention that thing around them.
What thing? That you're a Grimwalker?
That's rough. Oh yeah, I forgot they were going after Oh, Gus has the Willow. And I love that it's Willow, like, rushing in for this. After the whole thing between Willow and Amity in episode 18.
The world is ending. No one will listen to us. And I just want to know that Luce is safe.
Aw. I'm safe, baby!
You think Luce would say to you right now? Probably something dorky. Anything is possible. And she'd say that I might be scared now, but to not let that stop me because...
And she's about to say that exact thing, right?
And I am not letting the world end before we go on a real date.
This is about to be cute as fuck, isn't it?
You're right. I would say all that.
Oh, look at all the flowers and everything.
Sweet potato!
Sweet potato.
I'm gonna take you out when this is all over, Amity. I promise. No monsters, no mysteries, no deadly duels. It's going to be the most mundane slice of life date ever. And it'll be awesome.
Oh no, we don't have time for that in season 3. Oh,
Crikey.
I can't believe I just...
crikey. You fuckers have been posting crikey in the comments since season 1. And I never understood why. And it pops up every now and again just so that I kind of like notice it a little much, that I think there's something to this, but what does it mean? And now I understand. You fuckers.
I can't believe I just said that. Oh,
I can't believe she said that either.
How did I even think that?
Are you really willing to get a sigil? Even if your curse heals, you'll never be able to practice wild magic again.
Yeah, this is so... That's like her whole thing, right?
My curse isn't going anywhere. I can tell it's always going to be a pain in my feathers. But if I can do this to help, why would I refuse?
Aw.
there.
Whoa.
This works a little too
Rain is like, oh! Ida still has the tooth.
Oh, weird.
Rain's like, I'm feeling things I
You ready?
never even thought I would.
Oh.
Okay, the runes have got to be somewhere with the blight stuff,
Mrs.
right?
Blight, I hope this last shipment will be swift.
I love that Kikimora fit. Yo, is she just straight up a delivery girl now at this point?
If anyone asks, guarding the perimeter.
Oh, look at him with his little eyes sticking out. I was gonna say Amity's little purple hair tufts sticking out. Oh,
He wouldn't lie. He wouldn't.
Who is that?
He wouldn't.
he's talking about Bellos.
Hundreds of years playing his game. I want to play a new game.
That literally like just fucking sent chills. Also, I love that King's like cloak is just super muddy from it just dragging on the ground.
I'm not interested in your dumb gadgets.
You might want to reconsider. Introducing
The sales pitch music.
It's 700 snores power. I outfitted this one specially for you.
Oh,
That's my dad's workroom.
that's where the runes are kept.
It looks empty. And
I'm
really
gonna be
sad.
Hold on. I need to see that calendar real quick. I know I said I wasn't gonna rewind for runes, but there's at least stuff written on it, right? Oh, it's literally all just scribbles and gibberish, but I'm just gonna take a quick panning look. Nope, don't see nothing. Wait, he's a rat? Or is that just a pet rat that was built? Is that a Grimwalker rat that was built in his
Mrs.
image?
Blight.
I thought I recognized that annoying.
Uh-oh. Oh, she's been after Hunter this whole time, huh? Aw. I guess he does need to keep the spell circles going, huh? You're grounded again, Mittens. Double grounded.
While I was recovering from the fire flu, she fired half my team and expected us to continue working at the same time.
Oh, no.
Did I mention I haven't had a weekend off in 5 years?
Oh, that sounds like me at my old job.
Things are gonna change after the Day of Unity.
Oh boy.
You sure about that?
Let's just say there's not gonna be an after to the Day of Unity.
Uh-oh. Ida did warn him to keep the secrets between the... Except now maybe Alador might come in and save the day.
Scoundrels! You're helping a witch hunter destroy everything.
Really, Mittens, I'm tired of all this drama.
She's trying to help people. Hush, brat. Don't
Oof.
you talk to my girlfriend like that.
Girlfriend? Oh, no, that won't do. We'll find you a new girlfriend.
Okay.
Someone who's not unwanted.
At least her mom isn't homophobic. In that moment, at least. Come on, Amity.
Really? You're embarrassing yourself.
Aren't all your friends at the Day of Unity?
Uh-oh.
That's right. The Emperor has eyes everywhere, and they're all pointed at the Owl Lady.
And they're all proceeding some... Oh, was that our first time actually seeing her mouth? Yeah. I think that's our first time. It's weird. Like, it's something I probably shouldn't focus in on, but I think literally every time we've seen Kikimora, her mouth's been like covered by her cloak or this scarf or whatever. So it's just weird to like actually see her mouth, even though it wasn't really animated. I think it was just like a static kind of image as she turned, but that's what her mouth looks like, I guess. Oh.
How did I do
Is this an illusion?
Was it the power of believing in myself?
Amity, don't take a step forward.
It was the power of science.
Oh, hey!
Well, you almost had it, sweetie. Odalia, the Emperor is planning to wipe out everyone with the draining spell, and our
This guy's Titan, by the way, Odalia.
You already knew?
What he does with our products is none of our business. What
Wow.
is my business?
She sucks so much worse.
Ahead of the You're welcome, everyone.
Yeah, but she still
There you go.
loses in this situation, right?
This is why
It's too much, even for you.
Consider this a hostile takeover. Ooh. We really don't get to see Oracle magic too much at all.
I don't have time for this.
She says, bye. Wait, what? What did he think that was going to accomplish? Yeah, Kiki's got that 3.0, right? Ooh, Willow. That was sick. Ooh. She can't do it for her new Boothang, right? I know it's not official, but...
But this one is mine.
Jet? There's a Jets button?
The jetpack actually works! The jetpack actually works.
Oh, wait. Oh, no. I'm too good at my job.
Well, I am never speaking to you again.
After this sentence.
What's best for the family is putting an end to all this.
Hop off, King. Other King. I know King is in the scene, but go off, King.
This work is finished. Also, I quit.
Nice.
Fine.
Yeah, have fun making them without me, right?
Competent business partner anyway, and you won't be getting your severance package.
Damn.
Oh, Titan. That was terrifying.
Willow, wait!
He just like pukes. Oh, and once again, she's the first one to go off after Hunter, right?
You're going to go rescue your friend.
And to be with Ida, right?
Pilot.
Nice.
I apologize for Adalia. You are always welcome at our home.
What?
I'm confused.
She was gone.
Is that the...
She wanted to protect you. And Ida.
That was what was up with the tongue. The...
Taken to Bellows.
Dang. So, does that mean that... Okay, I was gonna say, does that mean that that illusion wore off too? Okay, well shit, Luz gets to be there then at least. Ooh, this credit sequence. Oh, I like this. And right, the last time we did see this was, the last time we saw credits that was like this was, Agony of a Witch as well, right? It just kind of showed Belos's kind of palace. Okay, so, that episode didn't destroy me at the very least. So, I think they're just saving it all for next time, but, oh, hey, I just realized here in the credits, Steven Sugar, assistant art director. I know they, I believe if it's the same Steven Sugar, I believe that's Rebecca Sugar's brother, who also worked on Steven Universe, at least at the beginning. Cool stuff. If I really hope that's the same guy. That's a neat little thing. Let's see. Let me collect my thoughts for a second and kind of think about what I want to say about this episode. It's shocking to me that with as important of a character as Amity is, that we haven't seen at least, well, we've seen her dad a couple times since then, really just one other time in Reaching Out, right? I think that's the only other time we saw Alador. But we haven't seen Odalia since, episode 2. This shouldn't be a Braxis counter. This should be an Odalia counter, right? Because, yeah, we really haven't seen Odalia at all. She's kind of been a non-factor with especially with all the Luz and Amity stuff that's been going on this season with, their ship becoming official. We kind of got that moment with Alador, right? Where he was like, huh? Amity's dating Ida's kid? And just kind of realizing that and kind of starting to make that change. He's now kind of fully embraced it. He's part of the team. He's an honorary Hexolio. He's an honorary Bad Girl Coven member. And you know what? Today, honorary Armadillo Coven member as well. Alador Blight. Give him a hand, folks. Man, I really need to figure out that cosplay if I'm going to do that. I'm running out of time to do that if I'm still going to try to make that a thing. Yeah, we really haven't seen too much of Odalia. I wonder if it's because they knew that she would be like the most loathed character ever, really. It's like, we really need to limit how often we put her in the show. Put her in this one to introduce her, make her be horrible here. Put her in this one, have her be fucking horrible in this one. And it just blows my mind that people like that are just kind of like, well, I'm going to help the Emperor because even though he's planning to sap all the magic from everybody, I'm still going to get paid. It's like, but dude, you're everybody. You're part of that group. I'll just never understand people. And they're such a metaphor for like rampant capitalism, not to get like, political or anything like that, but like, the people Odalia would vote for. It hurts me to think about, but yeah, she's awful. She makes me squirm so bad. I did not see the illusion thing coming between Hunter and Luce kind of transmogrifying each other as themselves, but it makes sense now why when Luce was being picked up, it's kind of like all according to plan. You're gonna take me where I want to go, and you're not getting Hunter out of this kind of thing, right? Though I kind of wish it was the same kind of sound effect that Luce had whenever she stuck out her tongue in some of the other episodes too. But yeah, so hey, Luce gets to go where she wants to go. Hunter's safe. I guess everyone else is going too. It's just Luce has a little bit of a head start. Kikimora in this one, she's... God, she had such potential. I'm so upset that I like started to stan her a little bit, like at the beginning part of the season when she was actually kind of making moves and stuff, and then it all just went downhill so bad, and then she just became a complete non-factor, right? She gets to keep her job, she gets to live basically in that parade episode, and honestly I thought that was all we were ever going to see of Kikimora, but I think it's kind of really funny that she just became like a delivery person, right? Fuck, I just realized Kiki's delivery service. Oh, it just hit me. It's so good. Oh, all right. No, never mind. I'm back on the Kikimora train. That owns. That's so perfect. It just hit me like a fucking ton of bricks right there. And good shit. Good shit, writers. Yeah, I'm glad no one's gonna have to explain that one to me in the comments. Sorry, that's just so funny to me. Oh God. Okay. That was good. I think that's the perfect way to cap off just talking about Kikimora. Like I said in the middle of the episode, with the whole Ida and Rain situation, we really didn't focus on them too much at all. I'm assuming that's going to be the focal point of the next episode, King's Tide. King's Tide. I still don't super know, unless King gets another like power up, right? I don't really know how to take that title, but at the very least I feel a lot better about things right now going into this one. Like I feel like in season 1 Agony of the Witch was the hurtful episode, and now I feel like in this season it's going to be King's Tide that's going to be like the real like kind of like twisting the knife kind of thing, because this one didn't hurt too bad aside from a couple moments which were just more emotional than they were just like, oh my God, like Ida might die kind of thing, which she still might, but her fate is at least a little better than it was at this point in season 1, right? But just the fact that she is getting branded with a sigil after, you know, being a wild witch, being the owl lady, all her whole life, basically everything she's lived for, she's now just like putting that all aside for the greater good. A true hero. We stand Queen Ida. You dropped this, Queen. By this I mean the glove to brand you with a coven sigil. But once again, to reiterate, I think it's super romantic that it's a bard sigil. After all that, after everything with her and Rain, just the fact that they're now both going to be bards. But I really want her to go full harpy mode and just start like blasting death metal at the head and just like take everybody out there. But like I said before, the fact that they talked about their plan before we actually see the plan in action, the fact that we had a heist last episode too, stuff's gonna go so wrong next time, isn't it? My God, I'm not ready. Oh boy, next time's gonna be awful, and I have to wait like a week and a half to watch it. Oh boy. This one was good. The villains were super smarmy and made me like kind of squirm in my seat. A couple of the moments with Odalia literally sent chills down my spine, and I'm just really grateful that she wasn't being super homophobic or anything. Like they could have really just made her go full like 150% villain if when Amity said something about me and my girlfriend, she said, "Oh, your girlfriend, that just won't do. We'll find you a proper boy soon," or something like that. She could have said that, and that would have been like, oh, holy fuck. And honestly, I wouldn't put it past, like, you know, I don't know too much about Dana and her politics and all that kind of stuff, but I would assume that like a proper way to make someone super villainous is just make them just a touch homophobic, and then it's like, oh no, you gotta go. Like when can we fucking mobilize and just take her out, right? Which granted, I guess we don't need that because we already feel that way about Odalia, right? But yeah, this it didn't hurt as bad as I thought it was going to. And I guess the last point that just kind of popped back into my head is the Collector with King. We're starting to see a little bit of doubt with the Collector, and it's a trope that I'm a little tired of. To go back to, you see this in things where there's a main villain that's portrayed, and then all of a sudden, like, oops, nope, there's another villain that's the main villain, but you only get him for a little bit of the series. It's like, think of, without spoiling like a recent-ish kind of show, think of like Star Wars, how there's Darth Vader, but the true villain is Emperor Palpatine, right? And it's, Darth Vader gets redeemed at the end. You often see redemption in these kind of plots, and I think it would be so fascinating if we get a show that just has two big bad villains that are both villainous in their own kind of ways. And I have a feeling we might get that with Belos and the Collector, because Belos doesn't give a fuck about the Collector, right? Belos just wants to kill everybody and drain all the magic, all the things, and then go home once he's accomplished his goal, probably, right? He doesn't give a fuck about the Collector. The Collector's just a means to the end, right? So all this talk of setting him free and letting him loose and all that kind of stuff, I'm pretty sure it happens because I've seen pictures of what the Collector looks like as a person. So that's going to happen somehow, but I have a feeling Belos is just going to be like, essentially try not to, basically, right? Try to betray him to meet his own ends, and that's going to piss off the Collector, and we start seeing that doubt with King, right? So I just think it'll be super fascinating if we just get two big bad villains just kind of doing their own thing and, like, essentially trying to, like, kill each other, but, like, the whole world is collateral damage, right? So we gotta stop the both of them just to save our own asses. We can't, like, Godzilla and Kong let them fight. Like, we gotta take both of them out. And I think that would be so much more fascinating than trying to redeem one of them, or especially Belos. I don't think you can redeem Belos at this point. I just want a villain that we've seen for the most part of the series just be really fucking evil and just like have no shot at redemption. I would love that so much, and that's what I'm really hoping that they do here. But yeah, I think that's finally all I gotta say. So hey, thank you once again for watching. Leave me a comment. Give me some fake spoilers on what I'm in for next time, because, ooh, buddy, like, I feel like anything could happen. And I know if I see a disclaimer like we got in Amphibia, this episode contains some intense final scenes. Viewer discretion is advised. Like, I'm gonna just shit, like, right there on camera. Because, hey, True Colors was insane for Amphibia. And I'm kind of thinking that this next episode is kind of going to be on a similar kind of wavelength. Hoping I'm not getting my hopes up too much, but hey, like I said, leave me some fake spoilers. Let me know what I'm in for next time. And yeah, other than that, see you next time for the end of season 2 of Owl House. Bye!